Ja, ich habe wieder zugekriegt. Gut WLAN.
Okay. Er hat auch tatsächlich
Sorry.
nichts passiert. Ja, ist wieder live. Ist live!
Live ist live.
Live is live. Na, 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 na. Ich sehe da mir ihre Nachricht. Nice, we're back. Guys, who's back? Was haben wir für einen Anbieter?
Magenta.
Magenta.
Keine Ahnung, was da los ist.
Tatsächlich, ja, ich weiß es auch nicht. Ich habe nur gemerkt, das, was nicht stimmt, weil da stand da unten von wegen Verbindungsprobleme, Neuverbindung probieren in so und so
Mhm.
viele Sekunden. Und dann hat die Mia schon geschrieben, so, ist die Kamera hängen geblieben? Und ich war so, warte, 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 warte,
Ja,
warte, warte.
ich hab's drüben auch gemerkt, auf einmal war alles gefrozen.
Ja, ganz komisch. Einfach so. Kabel Plus, das spackt auch seit Tagen. Na, bei uns eigentlich gar nicht. Das war eigentlich nix. Das war jetzt komplett aus dem Nichts. Einfach so,
Hat einmal einer 300 Euro zum Sponsern?
ja,
Dann
voll.
gehen wir ans Glasfasernetz.
Bei uns verlegen sie jetzt gerade oder planen sie jetzt Glasfaser zu verlegen. Äh, wenn du es halt. Fragen ORF. Wenn du es halt quasi auch haben willst, kannst halt für 300 Euro den Anschluss direkt in deine Wohnung quasi legen lassen. Ja, hab halt mal eben keine 300 Euro, gell? Also, na, voll arg, bitte. Voll arg. Einfach so, das Internet weg. Bock gar nicht. Aber jetzt ist es wieder da, anscheinend. Jetzt ist es wieder da. Und witzig, ich weiß nicht, ob jemand da ist, der das vorher mitgekriegt hat. Wir haben vorher einen Kommentar gehabt von einem Benutzer von wegen, hey, magst du nicht hier gesponsert werden, bla bla bla. War halt ein Spam-Ding. Ich habe den gleich gesperrt. Vorhin stand dann noch der Benutzername in meinem Mod-Ding. Von wegen Benutzer sowieso gesperrt. Und jetzt steht schon unbekannter Benutzer. Also Twitch hat den schon gekübelt. Einfach gekübelt. Finde ich super. So, aber es scheint jetzt alles wieder dort zu sein, wo es hingehört. Hoffentlich. Fühlt mal die UF-Girls. Ja, gut. Aber das Problem ist halt, dass Twitch ja vor kurzem erst die Terms of Service so angepasst hat, dass du basically jetzt auch eigentlich nackt streamen kannst, wenn du es als Kunst verkaufen kannst. Also du kannst quasi sagen, also das ist halt für so Bodypainting-Sachen ist es leibernd. Aber du kannst dich basically auch einfach oben ohne hinstellen, einfach nur die Nippel abkleben und dich anmalen und sagen, du machst Bodypainting und in Wirklichkeit farmst du aber halt, ne, hier Nackt-Content und so. Wenn ich meinen nackten Hintern in die Kamera stecke, ist es auch Kunst. Ja, ich weiß genau, was du meinst, Mio. Ich find's auch nicht okay. Ich find, ähm, wenn Twitch unbedingt so ein 18 Plus Content machen will, dann sollen sie eine Twitch 18 Plus Area machen, wo du nur Zugriff hast, wenn du dich verifizierst und alles, damit das halt keine Kinder sehen können, so richtig mit Ausweis und so weiter und so fort. Dann sollen sie ihren 18 Plus Bereich machen. Äh, die Leute sollen, oder, ja, ich meine, offensichtlich will Twitch den Content, ja, sonst würde er ihn ja nicht fördern. Und wie gesagt, sollen sie es machen? Meine Güte. Aber dann sollen sie halt den Bereich absperren, nicht so leicht zugänglich machen. Und halt wirklich diesen Content dann nur dort kriegen. Weil dann, wenn du dort nicht draufklickst, kriegst du den Content nicht, ja? Wenn so viel. Ja, 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 ja. Aber gut. Ich hätte gesagt, ich habe nämlich eh nicht weitergemacht. Also wir machen genau dort weiter, wo wir aufgehört haben. So. Und ich mache mir das in den Hintergrund. Die ist sehr creepy, ja? Wir müssten jetzt beim Beast sein. Das müsste der Beast sein jetzt. Lieber Marion. Finde ich gut. Ja. Du bist. Ja. Bla bla bla. So. Jetzt aufpassen, dass ich nichts mache, was wir doppelt haben. So. A feral vessel dissolving will Ahab freeze. Okay. A feral vessel dissolving will. A feral vessel dissolving will. A feral vessel. Ahab haben wir auf jeden Fall noch nicht. Okay. Technische Schwierigkeiten check. Ja, also ihr könnt euer Bingo-Kärtchen ausfüllen. Technische Schwierigkeiten und ich bin nicht schuld. Wichtig. Fight haben wir auch noch nicht. Okay. Opossum haben wir auch noch nicht. Warte, wir müssen auch speichern. Wir müssen das speichern. Hier. Hier. Für die anderen Sachen. Okay, also. Was habe ich gesagt? A feral vessel dissolving will. A feral vessel dissolving will. Okay, die haben wir beide schon. Das brauche ich beides nicht mehr machen. Das heißt, Ahab haben wir noch nicht und Freeze und Opossum auch nicht. Richtig? Ahab, Freeze, Opossum. Ahab, ja. Opossum. Freeze, die habe ich alle drei noch nicht. Gut. Also, gehen wir mit Enter the basement with the knife, say she's chained, so you're safe und slay her. Oder sagen wir Enter the basement with or without the knife and stand still. Oder without the knife, move and chat until you can play dead. Ah. Okay. Finde ich alle drei lustig. Finde ich alle drei lustig. Okay. Ja. The Hunted. Gut. Fangen wir von oben nach unten an, hätte ich gesagt. Wir nehmen Ahab. Ja, ist okay. Also mit Enter the basement with the knife. Okay. Take the blade. Bla bla bla. Enter the basement with the knife. Say that she's chained, so you are safe und slay her. Okay. I can smell you. Oh, ich darf hier gar nichts sagen. Cool. Oh, das hatten wir auch schon. Yes. Ja, die ist so kreativ einfach. Ja, die sollte man hören. Give me a second, give me a second. So, jetzt müssten sie da sein wieder. Hat er natürlich, dadurch, dass wir Neustart gemacht haben, hat er es natürlich wieder abgestellt.
Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring hungrily at you
Ja.
from the darkness.
Jetzt müsste es auf jeden Fall hörbar sein. Ja, perfekt.
I
Okay,
can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling.
I see.
You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Okay. Say that she's chained. So you're safe und dann slay her. Okay. She's in chains again. We're fine. You're about to attack me. I can see right through you. We don't have to kill each other. You know that, right? Move, stand still. Okay. Don't you hear that clinking? She's in chains. We're fine.
Move.
Okay. Dann slay her. Okay. Also move. Vermutlich.
You lunge to the side, picking a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess. In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling across the floor behind her. Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on you.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs. So she's cut off our escape. Shit. What do we do?
Okay, ich kann nur mit ihr reden oder für die Stairs runnen. Aber das steht da alles nicht. Da steht nur Slay her. Und ich krieg das nicht zum Slayen.
Oh, for the love of... You've given up the game. Great. All that will do is hasten her victory.
So many useless thoughts run through your head. Thinking, thinking, thinking. You'll never hurt me if you keep thinking.
Ja, keine
She's
Ahnung.
right there. We have to wait for an opening. That's fair. She'll kill us if we try and run past her.
If you want to see me, you should get better at seeing.
She knows that her strength lies in shadows and secrets. She won't reveal herself unless she has to. She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
Survive, wait for her to strike, then hit her back, play dead, stay. Oh, wir können play dead, dann können wir das Opossum machen, wenn ich mich nicht täusche. Yes, move and chat until you can play dead. Let's play dead.
We're playing dead.
Let's be an opossum.
It could work. As the princess lunges from the shadows,
Opossum.
once more, you collapse to the ground, feigning death. She lands directly on top of you with her full weight, nearly crushing you into the dirt, but then... silence. Only broken by the sound of your beating heart. It actually worked, didn't it? Only, what do we do to make her leave? Do we just keep playing dead?
Yes.
She sniffs at you, shifting her weight uncomfortably as her face finds yours. Her breaths are hot and oppressive against your skin.
Have you seen my great big eyes? Because they see you, fledgling. They see your heartbeat pulsing in your throat.
Move, now!
How?
But it's too late for you to move. Her jaw unhinges, and she swallows you whole. I guess that's it then, isn't it? Unfortunately for you, no. This isn't.
Ah ja, jetzt frisst sie uns ja. Voll.
You are in a dark and caustic place.
Jetzt hat sie uns ja gefressen.
Fibrous lining constricts around you, its slick surface impossible to
I
grip.
forgot that.
Your hands scrabbling uselessly at your surroundings as they compress in on you. Your lungs can barely expand in such a tiny space. Not that the humid, finite air grants you more than a few shallow breaths at a time. The liquid pooling beneath you starts to seep into your skin.
Jetzt weiß ich halt nur
When I
nicht.
killed you, I tried to leave this place, but it wouldn't let me. You belong down there, it screamed at me. The world is better off without you in it.
The flesh around you rumbles as the princess begins to move, her thundering footfalls twisting you helplessly about. Your skin protests as the corrosive liquid sloshes around you, but there will be no respite for you in sight. The burning grows stronger, and you can feel layers of you being peeled away.
But you don't belong down here. You came from somewhere else. You came from out there. So I consumed your dead heart, and I carried it in my throat, and I draped what was left of you on my back, and I threw myself against that door.
She stops, her muscles tensing around you, and through the muffling layers of her flesh you hear the whine of straining metal. And with a pop, she lurches forward, your body lurching right along with her. Her chains. She's loose.
But even then, it denied me freedom. You cannot fool me by draping yourself in decay. I know your true nature, and it is suffering.
Gravity pulls at you as you're hefted upwards, the distant creaking of ancient wooden steps barely audible over the thudding of the princess's heart.
And then it was gone, and I was here. A new enclosure, a nicer cage, but still a prison. I learned from my wounds. You're alive now. We can leave together.
Does that work? Could she free herself if we're alive in here? Do you really need me to give you a definitive answer for you to understand that the situation is grim? Stop her. Do something. You still have that steel claw. Tear through her before we are her. Survive. Or we could use it to make this quick for ourselves. If she needs us in order to leave, we could at least deny her that. That is a bad thing to do.
Okay, oh, warte. Da steht jetzt Slay her. Slay yourself. Dig with the steel claw. Fine, you can leave. You can leave, just let me go.
Though you have little room to move, you use what strength you can
Probieren wir
muster
das.
to drive the blade forward into the thick walls of tissue digesting you.
I can feel you tearing through me, but are you swift enough for it to matter?
Your body is violently jostled, the disruption causing burning skin to slop from raw muscle, and you hear what you can only assume is the princess pulling against the door to the cabin.
Das ist so
The cage
grauslich.
is still locked.
Dig with the steel claw.
You slice again, deeper, rooting through her meat with
Oops,
the tip of your
Entschuldigung.
blade, until at last it finds her beating heart. The pulling has turned to
Nice.
banging as the
Ugh.
princess desperately throws everything at the cabin door. Your flesh screams as your reddened, spongy body is hit with fresh waves of blistering acid.
You can't hold me forever.
Oh, I can. Slay the princess.
The though your body is dissolving, eroding into unrecognizable shapes, your will drives it forward.
Sehr, sehr eklig.
Target, and you will strike it. We're too late, aren't we? This isn't survival. This is spite. No, it's something
Yes!
better. It's for
Strike the heart from the belly of the beast. We did it. Das war das Achievement.
Arm lashes out, stabbing up towards the princess's heart.
So you found a way to kill me? Then we'll die together, and I will see you again soon.
With those prophetic words, you do not draw another breath, your body tangled and melting in the cooling folds of the princess's flesh. Everything goes dark, and you die. But at least you've saved the world. I hope.
The wild. Okay.
We are a path in the woods. We have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge.
What the fuck?
His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
Was das denn jetzt?
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that? That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here? I think this is our third? That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be.
Ja.
Oh, isn't that fun? He's upset. Of course I'm upset. The world is at stake here, as I'm sure you already know. Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped. He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do? Can she hear us if we talk?
I can hear everything, little one, but you don't have to be afraid of me. There's no place where you end and I begin. Nothing can hurt you here. Not anymore.
Oh, I like that. I don't feel so small anymore when you put it like that.
That's because you aren't small, even if you act that way. We're both so much more together than we were apart, and we can be so much more still. Vast, unfathomable.
Unfathomable.
If you really want to know what happened, we tried playing dead, and she ate us. She ate you. And now you're convinced that you're stuck together. What a mess.
Es ist wirklich eine Mess.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
Sure, being one with the princess is pretty great, but what can we even do right now? Hope we're not supposed to just passively exist like this. I did not sign up for passive existence when we faked our own death.
This thing is watching us. What is he? Passively exist. Why should anyone do anything right now? This is fine. I like being this. Why are you being nice to me? Aren't you a monster? Didn't you eat me? He's right. I don't want a passive existence. I want things to do. So someone give me some options. I can feel the pressure of the outside pushing in on us. What are we supposed to do about it? This is how we're supposed to be, but what do we do now? Whatever we are right now is an abomination and I want out. I don't like this. I'm supposed to be me and you're supposed to be something that isn't me. Okay, you, narrator, how do I stop her? Das sind zu viele Options. Ohne Spaß. Es gibt tatsächlich bei der Beast Route kein Chapter 3 Ding, das wir noch erreichen können. Weil alle Chapter 3 Options, die ich hier sehe, haben ein anderes Chapter 2, sagen wir es so. Außerdem konnten wir dann mal ins Basement gehen. Enter the basement in Chapter 3. Also, ja. Then let's explore.
I'm not watching you, I'm trying to help you. That's not an answer to our question.
I don't know what he is. I only know that he is something other, and that he wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
I do want that, but only because it's in your best interests. It's in everyone's best interests. You won't be able to slay her unless you remove yourself from her.
He wants us to kill each other.
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her faux solidarity. You're not in this together.
We're all in this together.
She's the only one who poses a threat to the world, and she's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her, especially when you have what it takes to stop her.
Sagen wir mal, ich möchte sie aufhalten, was soll ich
You can
tun?
start by remembering that you exist, and not as some part of a gestalt entity formed with the princess.
Ist Gestalt tatsächlich ein englisches Wort? Das klingt sehr falsch.
You exist as your own self, complete with your own physical body, separate from hers. I'm not so sure about that. We were something like that once, but now? And if thinking about that isn't enough to startle you back to reality, consider this. The princess ate you last time. Stop passively vibing with a literal predator and remember that you're enemies. Remember what she's done to you and how much it hurt.
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the fear and the hunger and the pain. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Excuse me?
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty? We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
I can feel a thumping, a heartbeat, like a distant terror that keeps getting louder the more we pay attention.
Please, stop. If you let it in, we'll fall apart.
Don't look at it!
Maybe a little peek wouldn't hurt. Aren't you curious? I'm curious. You should look. Never mind. If he wants to look, then I don't want to.
Gaze at the terror in your heart or bury it now before it is too late. Oh, wait. Let me save this. Thank you. Gaze at it.
Please, don't make us remember how I was.
Doch, remember.
And just like that, you start to fall apart. I can remember it now. I didn't like being eaten. I'd forgotten how much it burned. And the air was so hard to breathe. But she didn't care. She didn't care at all. As you remember the terror and pain you felt at the hands of the princess, you start to remember something else, too. You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. You can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be.
Holy shit, diese Wörter.
Finally, something is happening. I honestly didn't know what to make of all this. Bit too metaphysical for me. It's hard to have a goof when you're stuck being metaphysical.
Ja, wirklich.
No, I devoured you. I won. I put things back the way they were supposed to be.
Some division
Der wohnt!
so can never truly be mended. A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were.
Nice. 2 Achievements auf einmal.
A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole. And then you find yourself, blade in hand, exactly where you need to be.
Holy
At
shit!
the center of it all is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for all.
I feel empty, don't you?
I don't think we should kill her. It would annoy him if we didn't, right? I feel safe. She isn't dangerous anymore. We could leave her. We could both live. Do we have to do this? You have to. You know you have to.
I've never wanted to kill you, not really, but we can't be the same thing as each other. I had to put an end to whatever happened to us. Cut her free. Oder slay the princess. Warum kriege ich denn jetzt schon wieder eine Auswahlmöglichkeit? Ihr macht's mir fertig. Slay the
Weil du
princess.
5000 Wege
You
spielen
raise the
sollst.
blade, taking aim at her heart. And then you strike.
I'm sorry.
There is the long quiet. You never see her die. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
Where does she go? And is that a...
Yeah, the mirror, blah, 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 blah.
This... Yeah, don't that thing...
Gaze into your reflection. There we are. You've grown. Long quiet. To the cabin. Ew.
Green lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Oh my fucking god. I'm ready to go
I
back.
await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
A wounded vessel. Bring the wounded wild to her.
You're
Okay,
on a
cool.
path in the
Okay,
woods.
ja, gusch. Ich will jetzt erstmal wissen, was passiert. No, 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 nicht overwriten. Load. Oh mein fucking Gott, fast hätte ich es wieder kaputt gemacht. Load this. Yes. Cut her free.
Devious little bastard. If you think I'm going to let you free her, you have another thing coming. And that other thing is... We'll just have to wait and find out when it happens. Ignore him. His words only confuse us. Just do it. You're tired, aren't you? No, I'm not. I'm... Fine. Whatever. You cut the princess down from the roots that bind her. I hope you're happy. Good luck getting her out of here. Ha! That's right. Seethe us. I thrive on your frustration.
I didn't think you would do that after everything. It's so cold without you.
She's gone. And is that a...
Okay.
This...
Schauen wir, ob
Yeah,
das
done
auch
thing.
ein Achievement bringt. Das schaut jedenfalls gleich aus.
Empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. Whenever you are ready,
Ja, das ist dasselbe. Bla 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 bla.
I await your return. We will meet again.
Okay, das macht keinen
You're on a
Unterschied.
path. You're here to slay.
Okay, let's load this. Gaze at the terror. Now bury it before it's too
You can't
late.
bury that feeling. You can't hide from your past.
Doch.
The past doesn't have to exist. Our freedom is within us. We just have to find it.
A glimpse of something bigger. Embrace your
You
transformation.
fall inward into a
Yes.
network of connections too vast for your mind to occupy. Are you a path in the woods? Are you a body? Can you even grasp the fuzziest edges of the shapes that confine you?
We can change to fill them together.
We don't need to be everywhere, we just need to test the boundaries. You'd do best to remember that some wounds will never heal, some rifts can never be mended. Even in rebirth, some things never come back the same. What is he going on about? What does he know about us?
Deine Amal ist drin. Fleißig.
Screw all of this,
Nice.
and screw this guy in particular, always telling us what we can and can't do, always going on and on about rules and the fate of the world. I've had enough.
I feel you. Ja, ich meine, es ist auch schon spät. Und du warst sehr fleißig.
You aren't whole. You'll never be whole again. This struggle is meaningless. Whatever you think you're doing, you will fall apart.
We don't need to be made whole. All we need to do is find a single corner of his cage and break it.
Bin gespannt, wie es da jetzt weitergeht. There is a place you need to be, you just need to find it.
You stretch and search and stretch and search, growing as you decay,
Glaube ich, ein ganz
decaying
gut.
as you grow.
Absolut,
As you
Faye,
strain
absolut.
beyond your limits, the ground around you becomes dry and unstable and crumbles into nothing beneath you.
Und Siegel, mein Internet war weg, deswegen war ich nicht mehr da. Mein Internet ist kurzfristig ausgefallen, aber we're back.
This place will fall apart before you find its end.
Inklusive Mainboard. Ja, da warst du auf jeden Fall fleißig genug, definitiv.
This task, whatever it is you think you're doing, is impossible.
Ich will nur Achievement
All he
hunten, sei
has
still.
are words, and words aren't real. We're real. Yeah! Ruin his day.
I can hold us together for a little while longer, so long as you trust me.
You won't find anything. If I have to starve you, if I have to sacrifice my world to keep the princess at bay, I'll do it.
Der andere Ärmel, der Kragen mit den Rüschen, Pension Islands und dann der Saum. Ja, na, das ist super. You can do it. So, but you do find something. It's cold and smooth. Und ihnen den letzten Stift zu geben. Ich glaub's dir, Mina, ich glaub's dir. You can do it too. It's cold and smooth and gently buckles, then cracks under the pressure of your consciousness, flattening against it.
Don't move an inch. Don't grow another blade of grass or harvest the remains of another dying creature so you can expand just that much further. Stop all of this. Right now.
So viel Kleber, oh
I think
no.
it's too late for that, mate.
It's too late for that, mate.
I'm at your side. Shatter it and free us all.
Shatter the cage. Chicken whip, yes, all the whips.
No, stop!
But his pleas disappear at the sound of breaking glass. For a moment, you and she gaze through the tiniest hole in the world at the place you need to be. What is this?
Is this what he kept from us? Is this why he made us kill each other?
It's beautiful.
Oh mein fucking Gott, und da kommt der Long Quiet schon
We
wieder.
need to be there. We won't be safe until we are. We won't be whole.
We won't be home.
Doesn't look that great. I like it better in here.
I wanna know what it is, and then it's gone.
Go. Why is everything so cold?
She's gone.
Yeah, where did she go? Approach the mirror, blah blah blah.
Yeah, don't.
Gaze into your reflection. You've grown. Long quiet to the cabin. There's a tree. What the
Flickering
fuck?
lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
The fuck?
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Okay.
This one is like a shadow of me, twisting vines in search of answers. She will make for a curious heart.
A curious
Do
heart.
not mourn her. She has found what she yearned for.
Schaut so wild aus. Okay, I'm ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Das hat sich halt nicht geändert, egal was wir
We will meet
gemacht haben.
again.
An endless vessel, bring the networked wild to her. Ooh.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Ich glaube, das waren
And in
so.
the basement of that
Da waren noch
cabin
Versteckte dabei,
is a
ja.
princess.
Da waren auch Versteckte dabei. So. Load. And I think wir waren hier. Ist im Channel? Okay.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. Does a cat lie? I don't see why she could have gotten out of there. That's a very maybe.
Ah, der Stoff ist halt auch so cool. Der ist
The
super.
interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time. Wind, the blade.
Ja. Okay. Wir haben das Opossum vorher gemacht. Fight fehlt uns auch noch. Und Freeze. Machen wir mal Freeze, weil das heißt einfach nur Stand Still. Und Dissolving Will fehlt uns, glaube ich, auch noch. Moment kurz. Fight. Warte, das Fight ist was anderes. Oder? Freeze. Oh ja, Fight. Fight, Freeze. Da gibt es auch als erst Flight. Also haben wir hier Fight, Flight and Freeze. Wie geil ist das? Okay. Und wir probieren mal Flight. Das schaut nämlich kompliziert aus. Das könnte sich für die letzte halbe Stunde ausgehen. Ich bin happy, der Song am Ärmel ist so schön. Ja, schaut wirklich, wirklich gut aus. So. Enter the basement. without the knife into the basement.
Do you think we can talk our way? I guess we'll just have to trust that we made the right call. It'll still be here if we need it. The door to the basement creaks open. The
Yeah.
I can smell.
She sounds almost impatient.
We know.
You carefully make your way down the stairs. The
So,
last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The
Ask her
walls are
2
obscured by
questions
impenetrable darkness,
und dann müssen
giving
wir
the illusion
surviven
that the wall
können.
might stretch on for the jungle is pressing in on us. You see only a flash of the princess before she
Yes,
scurries
in
away
real
with the
life wizard
underbrush.
incoming.
Remember, she's you're not. Doesn't matter what she. Her shining eyes.
I can hear your heart pounding.
A shiver. Yes, shifting.
Okay. Zweimal reden.
There's a shift in the humid air, and something enormous. The princess lunges from the shadows, her maw unhinged and dripping, her eyes fierce and full of hunger. She
Habe
is
ich das
too quick to
Richtige?
outrun, too nimble
Habe ich das
to
Richtige
outmaneuver,
angeklickt?
too determined to overpower. This is her domain.
Oh shit,
You are
move
devoured.
und dann ask her 2 questions. Habe ich's falsch gemacht?
Guess that's it then. Unfortunately
Ja.
for you, no. This isn't.
Ja, nein, ich hab's falsch gemacht. Ich hab's falsch gemacht. Mein Fehler. Wir loaden das nochmal. Ich muss erst moven.
She will love.
Offensichtlich.
She could have got. That's a maybe. The interior. The
Okay. Enter the
Still cool. I
basement.
guess we'll just the door to the air. She grabs.
I can.
She sounds.
Ja.
Carefully make
Blah,
the
blah,
last
blah,
jungle is
blah.
pressed. You see only a. Remember, she doesn't matter what she. Her shine.
I can hear your.
A shiver. Yes, shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move now.
Okay. Erst move. Weil sonst bringt sie uns direkt um.
Lunged to the side, picking a direction on instinct. In
Good.
an instant, before you can blink, she's gone.
You're faster than you were before, but
You
you're.
whirl around to find
So-
her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs.
So, ask her 2
So she's got a fire
questions.
escape.
What do you
I want
want?
to swallow you whole, and I will get what I want. You have no exit. You have no hope. You live and die by my whims, and my whims alone.
Don't ask her what she wants. Just run for the blade upstairs and slay her with it. Is that all the advice you have? We don't even know what she looks like. Some specifics would be very helpful. She's just a princess. She is clearly not.
You cannot reason your way out of this, fledgling. There's no compromise with what I am.
At least she's upfront about her intentions. She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
Survive.
Spin into a new patch of jungle, barely moving out of the way before the princess surges past you with a speed that makes her practically unseen.
Okay, repeat this several times. Why do you
does
want to
anything
kill
anything
me?
else? She needs to.
I didn't say I wanted to kill you.
It sounds like she wants to do something even worse. What she wants only matters if she wins, and you're not going to let that happen.
Okay. Why do you want to
I
eat
don't
me?
question who I am or what I want. I simply do. To act is always better than to react. To do is always better than to watch.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but you do well to listen to her. Less standing around asking questions, more doing exactly as I say. A tickling sensation rises at the base of your neck. Flee. We can't keep doing this.
Stay alive, run for the stairs, play dead, stand still. Ah, stay alive.
You're in her slowest. Or maybe she's a little faster. You avoid her. It's like being sideswiped by sandpaper. How is she that fast?
Damn, boy.
You're bleeding now.
You instinctively touch your side, testing her claim. It's wet and stings from the gentle touch of your fingertips. A costly mistake. We can't make it again. We will make it again unless something changes. We have to break the pattern. We need more time. She's cutting off our escape.
Our game is nearing its end.
Oh, for the love of...
So many use.
She's more tense this
Ja,
time.
ja, ja, bla bla
The mere
bla.
thought, we're exhausted. We're bleeding. We're still alive.
Again.
Once again, you narrowly... This isn't working. We're trying. We have to.
You're getting slow.
She seizes the opportunity, lunging once again from the darkness.
Help!
Fangs bared and claws flashing. She attacks over and over and over, and each time she leaves with a little piece of you. Too tired to think, but we have to think. We have to move. It's too late. Before you get the chance to react, it's over. She makes her last foray from the dark corners of the room, unhinging her dripping maw, her eyes fierce and full of hunger. You do your best to dive out of the way and
You can't keep this up forever.
partially succeed. Partially?
Das war nicht das, was ich wollte, aber ich take
Yes.
it.
The princess fails to swallow you whole. She only swallows your lower body. That's just as bad. That's worse, even. It's death either way. At least this will be a faster end. You look down to see that the dirt between you is strewn with your intestines, trailing all the way up and disappearing behind her blood-stained teeth. Your legs are nowhere to be seen. You start to go into shock.
Bah!
The princess, bloody saliva dripping from her lips, idly gnaws on what's left of you as you rapidly fade away.
I didn't mean to do that. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
We're not dead, we're... But you don't have time to protest her premature observation of your death, because everything goes dark.
And you die. The den. Okay.
On a path in the That didn't work. We're going in with a plan this time. We're not getting stuck in another loop, just acting on instinct. We're stuck in a big enough loop as it is. Instinct was keeping us alive until it wasn't. So what are we supposed to do? Great, so you've been here before. That doesn't bode well. You're not supposed to have been here before. This is supposed to be one and done. So you know more than you're letting on. Yeah, what he said. Of course I do, but believe me, it's in your best interests. The more you know about the princess, the more difficult your task will be. And why is that? Having me explain why would defeat the whole purpose. There are simply some things I'm not allowed to tell you. It's a hard rule. And whose rule is it? Who's telling you to boss us around? We've died twice already, and if you want us to stay alive this time, it's in your best interests to give us an edge. It's my rule, and this conversation is over.
Oh. Okay. Enter the basement without the knife, remain silent, lure her out. Okay.
You make your way
Boah.
down to the cabin. Your fated confrontation awaits. You know what to do.
Das ist mal witzig.
So, we need a plan. We've been over the plan. Goad her out of the shadows. Make her show herself. And what if she doesn't want to be seen? We'll figure out a way to make it happen. And if that doesn't make her any easier to fight, it will. It's always easier to fight what you can see, no matter how big or toothy she might be. She spent as much time as she could in the shadows. So we're gonna draw her out.
Ah, wir tun also, was der Skeptik will. Ja, das hatten wir doch nicht, das ist richtig. Wir hatten doch noch nicht Chapter 3 to Den, also das ist komplett neu
She's
jetzt.
fast, and she's clever. We're clever too. So this time we're not gonna let her cut off our escape. We're gonna lead her to the stairs ourselves. It'll be a lot easier to deal with her once we can actually see what she is. But you already know what she is. She's a princess. Yeah, right. A princess we couldn't see, and one that had big, sharp teeth too. How about you stick to describing things and we'll stick to doing our job?
Ja, finde ich
Sharp,
gut.
teeth.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior is
Ooh.
dark and overgrown. Vines and brush obscure so much of the place that, had you not seen the exterior, you might not have noticed this was a cabin at all. The only furniture of note, if you could call it that, is a knotted stump, a pristine blade embedded in its exposed rings. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. If there's a way forward, that mirror is blocking it off. What are you talking about? There
Oh
isn't
Gott,
an
die
evil-
Mirror-Sache wieder. So, wait, haben wir einen Weg, wo ich hier das Blade nehmen muss? Na, tatsächlich nicht. Okay. Wobei das hier, with the knife, das könnte denselben Outcome haben. Ah, okay. Wir werden... Was überspeichern wir? Ah... Das da. Yes. Let me overwrite this. Approaching the mirror.
Really think being unarmed is best? I hope you know what you're doing. But let's not forget that it's up here if things go south. The steel claw makes us sloppy, too confident. We'll be faster without it. You step forward, approaching the small hole that leads to the basement, hesitating before you enter the princess's lair. You've been paying attention. We're not hesitating. This supposed hole is blocked by that old mirror. That mirror isn't part of this place. It's seeped through from somewhere else. It, if there even is an it, is a hallucination. Like you said, you've been here twice before. Your mind was bound to start playing tricks on you eventually. It's so grimy. Maybe we can wipe it clean and finally get a look at ourselves. You reach forward and wave your hand over the open hole
Wipe it
leading
out.
to the
Wipe.
basement. See? Nothing. Tricks of the eye. No one sense can be trusted on its own. You step forward into the darkness. If there were once stairs leading into the basement, there is nothing left to attest to their existence now. There is only a long tunnel of packed earth, growing more narrow as you descend. It smells of mold and decay. The damp walls leave streaks of dirt along your body as you're forced to hunch, then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour. As you crawl forward on hands and knees, you're met only with the sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks confidently up the stairs, no entity threatens violence or pleads for safety. Stay quiet. Don't give her a sound.
Remain silent, lure her out. Okay. Say nothing, silently proceed.
You say nothing, maintaining the silence as you carefully make your way down into the basement. The basement is dark and cavernous, a gaping maw threatening to swallow you whole. There is no light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel. And though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it. You're exposed.
We are exposed!
Stay on your toes. We take a step into the shadows, and as soon as she moves, we jump back, make her follow. From there, we trap her in the tunnel, draw her out of the cabin, whatever it takes to get her out of her element. Then we're safe.
Staying quiet, are we? We don't have to do this. Step into the shadows, ready to fight. Step into the shadows and try to lure her out. Try to lure her out!
Step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement.
Ich habe statt Inky jetzt Kinky gelesen, haben wir gedacht, wait, Kinky?
That's right. Keep steady. Don't let your nerves get the better of you. There, she's about to strike. With the near silence of a determined predator, the princess erupts from the shadows. But you've already started your swift escape. That's stage 1. Now stay focused. You dive into the tunnel and begin scrambling up towards the cabin. You hear her behind you, claws raking at the dirt, chains rattling, breaths hot and heavy with the effort of the ascent. But the sounds are coming slower now.
Light!
Breaths pained and stuttering.
Yes! We did
You
it!
no longer sense frantic motion behind you in the tunnel. She is a broad and sickly creature, her withered and emaciated flesh clinging to bones too large to fit in the narrow space. She managed to squirm her way into the tunnel in pursuit, but now she's stuck, incapable of either moving towards you or returning to the open darkness of the basement below. So that's what she's become. She wasn't like this when we started. Was she?
Nope.
No, she wasn't. Looking at her makes me feel sad. Yeah, now that we can see her, she doesn't feel like much of a threat at all. Her eyes look up at yours, wide, pleading. Come back, you can imagine them saying. Don't leave me here. But you shouldn't listen to the sad eyes of a vanquished enemy. She wants nothing more than to change places with you. If you want us to ignore her, then why would you tell us any of that wide, pleasing eyes begging for mercy business to begin with? All it does is make us feel conflicted. I'm merely describing things as they are. It's not my fault that her eyes had something to say, even if that something was a ploy, which, if I might stress, I pointed out to you. What should we do about her anyway? Can she still end the world like this? She hurts. We should help. Maybe we should try and talk to her. This is a good opportunity for information. We shouldn't waste it. That's a terrible idea. She doesn't know anything. She hasn't even said a word since you got here.
Let's talk.
You cautiously make your way closer to the princess, her eyes avoiding yours with the silent resignation of a defeated predator.
Oha! Okay. Ich dachte, da kommt jetzt noch irgendwas.
She's gone.
Memory returns. Approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel that thing. You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something's...
Gaze into your reflection. Proceed to the cabin. Oh mein fucking Gott.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes.
Oh wait,
become
dieses
pockets
langgezogene
of
hatten wir
vitality
schon
and
mal.
movement. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Diese langgezogene Ansicht hatten wir schon mal.
I await your return. We will meet again.
A wordless vessel. Bring the den to her. Okay.
You're on a path.
Now, I want to know the way mit dem Messer, right? Weil jetzt sind wir ja ohne. Remain silent, lure her out, haben wir ja jetzt gemacht. So, und eigentlich müssten wir enter with the knife, remain silent, stay still and ready to fight. Das müsste funktionieren. Das müsste
take the steel
funktionieren.
claw, pull the blade from the stump. Odds are we'll...
Bla bla bla, approach the mirror, bla bla bla,
So
wipe the mirror
reach
clean,
forward,
bla bla bla,
you step forward into the dark. It's
Blah,
then
blah,
as you
blah.
call, stay quiet.
So. Say nothing, silently proceed.
You say nothing, maintaining the base. Stay on
Yeah, bla bla bla. So. Step into the shadow, ready to fight, right? Stay still and ready to fight. Okay. Ich kann nicht stay still. Probier mal das.
You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness.
Schau mal, ob das was ist.
Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement. There, she's about to strike. We're screwed.
Ready
I know.
to
This
fight.
wasn't part of the plan. We were supposed to come down here prepared. Oh, what's the use? Just barely make out the shape of teeth and eyes as the princess emerges, enormous maw gaping, ready to swallow you whole. And
But he doesn't respond. Eyes glance at you from the untextured threads of a world unraveled. Am I free? They ask. Was? Ohne Schmarrn jetzt? Ich dachte, da kommt jetzt der Riesenkampf. Dieses Spiel macht mich fertig.
she's
Memory returns.
This, you're right.
Das müsste dann jetzt ja der gleiche. Ja, es ist der gleiche. Die gleiche Vessel.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become
Yes,
part
yes,
whenever
yes.
you are ready.
Yes, yes, yes. I know, I know. Ready to
I
go
await
back.
your return, but it will give. We will meet again.
Okay, das hat keinen Unterschied gemacht. Cool. Cool.
You're on a path.
Das hat also
in the
nicht
woods,
funktioniert.
And at the end of that path is a
Das
cabin.
heißt,
And in the basement of that
Ja.
cabin is a princess.
Wordless. Okay, 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 okay. Gut, wir haben nicht mehr wirklich viel Zeit. Wordless Vessel haben wir jetzt bekommen. Oh, das war eine versteckte Errungenschaft. Lieben wir. Holy shit. Okay, ich weiß, dass wir haben vorhin einen Speicherpunkt gemacht.
You're here.
Nein, sei still. Den hier. Aber ich weiß nicht mehr, welchen Weg wir da gegangen sind. Weil man das nämlich auch nicht dazu schreiben kann. Das heißt, mir bringt der Speicherpunkt gerade gar nichts. Weil ich mich nicht mehr erinnern kann, wohin wir da gegangen sind, welchen Weg. Okay. Weit haben wir noch nicht. Schau mal, kriegen wir das hin in 10 Minuten? I don't know.
That's the
Da.
spirit.
Okay.
You make your way up the short path. A warning. She will. We're not
Bla
going to.
bla 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 bla.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The blade is.
Okay, ohne Knife.
The door to her voice
Hello?
is hypnotizing.
Don't
kind of voice you
tell
only have to
her
hear
that you're
once to
here
remember
to
it for
save
the rest of
her.
your
Also
life. Don't let it.
sagen wir einfach gar nichts oder? Es steht nur Don't tell her that you're here to save her. Gut, dann sagen wir halt nix.
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would. You walk down the stairs. She's beautiful. I am begging you to.
Hi.
When an editor throws the knife, attempt to slay the princess, but give up. Okay. Also müssen wir auch nicht
Only
talken.
make.
Thank you.
Bla bla
You make
bla.
no. You're doing
Bla
the
bla
large
bla.
and
I'm guessing you
heavy.
don't.
Maybe doubtful.
So,
Maybe there's some way. Or if that does.
If we were stuck down here long enough, is someone else
return.
easier for everyone? Look at.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight.
If I could just get out of.
She barely hesitates as she rips her
Okay.
flesh from her bone. A sound comes from behind. It's the blade. Or you won't like.
Attempt to slay und give up. Okay. Slay the princess und dann give up.
Okay.
You.
The princess pushes, wounded, but
Da, 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 da,
made
da,
Oh,
da,
no,
da,
don't
da,
waver.
da,
As you
da,
ready your
da,
knife, forget about
da, 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 da.
though your nerves are seizing with
Slay.
pain. You seize a moment of hesitation. We can still turn this.
Oh, das geht jetzt nicht mehr. Shit. Gut, wir
The
hatten das
princess
noch nie.
is still chained to the wall. What if she
Dann machen wir
doesn't
das.
succumb to her? You rush up the stairs and dive past the threshold. You close the poke you said it isn't long.
I know you're. It's not
She sounds as she.
when I get out of here.
It doesn't know. Just
Ignore her.
her. Maybe you put the princess's threats out of your mind.
Das müsste jetzt die
You
Witch
drop
oder
her.
so
Where is she?
werden.
Thanks for helping me get
Yeah.
out of that. Oh,
You try. It isn't all at once. Whose side are you? Yours.
Ja.
so helpless.
She steps closer.
Or maybe, what a shame.
Your lungs.
I'd say better luck next time.
It can't be. I'm sorry. Everything goes dark.
Ist der Nightmare war das, genau.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end
Ja,
of
ja, ja, ja. Okay. Hm. Okay, wait. Das sind ja furchtbar viele. Holy shit. Moment. Jetzt muss ich kurz nachschauen, was wir da noch nicht haben, damit ich nicht zwei Sachen. Also was probiere, was wir schon haben. Also, a scattered vessel. Warte, a scattered, a terrifying, no exit, monolith of fear, world of terror, terminal velocity. Terminal velocity haben wir noch nicht. Was ist Terminal velocity? Locker inside. With the knife, leave the basement with nightmare, then slay her. Okay. Ich weiß halt nicht, ob das funktioniert. Aber okay. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning.
Ja, sei still.
Doesn't matter.
With the knife und leave with the nightmare. Und dann slay her. Okay. Schauen wir mal, ob das funktioniert.
The interior of the camp. The blade. Hold. It's just an empty. She's already got. I'm going to need. So deep breath in.
Take the blade.
You reach. Good. Is it gonna be? The blade is. Those are the words of someone.
Der
who
Paranoid schon wieder. Gut. Wieso muss ich das eigentlich 15.000 Mal lesen? Wieso kann ich mir das eigentlich nicht einfach merken? With the knife and leave with the nightmare. Und dann slay.
You cross over. More eye.
Oh
Yeah.
mein
I
Gott.
didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Zum Glück haben wir das auch schon mal alles gesehen.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, are you? No, I'm not. Excuse. We're going to. Please.
I want to give it.
You turn faintly.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it.
And you brought a little.
There has to. What did you do?
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood. Heart.
Ah ja, da
Your
haben wir
lungs
jetzt
pull
das
in a
wieder.
dust. What are you doing? I'm working. Then experience. Okay.
Ja. Okay.
Yes, I'm
Das hatten
sure.
wir alles schon. Das war
Again,
ganz
your
furchtbar.
eyes-
Can't decide what you want to do. Oh well.
She isn't attacked. The why your weapon is.
So,
lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
I'm not helping you leave.
nerves, heart, lungs,
Let's get out of here, leave together.
heart,
You win, I'll let you leave.
liver.
Now, let's get out of here, leave together. Leave the basement with the nightmare. Genau, let's get out of here, leave together.
No!
Doch.
Come around.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body's... Do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Shit.
Ja.
With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back.
Go
Yeah.
ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Liver. I'm not wrong, but
Ja.
besides, liver. I get the feeling she's telling...
She needs us alive.
Liver, nerves,
Äh,
lungs, liver, nerves,
Densely.
lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Ich weiß nicht, ob das einen Unterschied macht.
Place
Let's
the shape and
go.
feel it. Lungs.
You're almost there.
The only thing left.
Ja.
Oh, I know he's... Yes, I remember. Thanks.
Bla bla bla, bla bla bla. Oh! Da steht Leave the basement. Shit. Muss ich jetzt schon?
Lungs.
Try the door?
Look at that. Nerves. It's locked. Lungs. Liver. Nerves.
Ich bin mir nicht ganz sicher, ob das richtig ist.
Liver. Nerves.
It'll open. You just have to give it a tug.
Liver. Nerves. Heart.
Okay.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart.
Okay, nice.
We did it. We actually did it.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Can she? Nerves. We've already seen how she can change. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. In her final moments, the princess lunges forward, tackling you, and you both plunge into the endless abyss of her basement labyrinth. As the two of you fall, you rip your blade from her chest, tightly clutching it in your hands.
Have fun falling forever. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She tears herself away from you and tumbles away into the darkness. You are alone, and you are falling
Yes, we did it.
forever.
Das ist
You
Terminal
saved the
Velocity.
world. You should be proud of yourself for seeing this through. Oh. I can stop now, can't I?
Yes, please, I want to die.
Are we really gonna fall forever? Can't you narrate us some stairs out of here? But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us. It means you're falling. Forever. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, I hate this. You continue to fall. Forever's gonna end.
Oh wait,
eventually,
maybe
right?
wir können noch ein Achievement
No,
holen.
it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end. You continue to fall, and you will only continue to fall. I feel sick. It doesn't have to be forever, though. Does it? What do you mean? We still have a way out, clutched in our hands. Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before. That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die? Because right now, you don't want us to do that. You're right. I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care? I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Especially yours.
Because we are looping
Why?
when we're dying.
Why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life. Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
Not like it matters if I die, I'll just come back again. I've got the best company. Could I, you guys, what more do I need? I don't know. Falling forever doesn't seem Too bad. Not a creature of biology. Won't I starve? Are you stuck here with us? Drop the plate. Slay yourself. Wait. Let's explore.
That's... I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you? Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though.
Wir machen nur diesen
Bastard, how much
Ding hier
did you
noch
count?
fertig.
Plenty, but it's all in your best interest. And the world's, and mine. She's dead and we're falling forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone? It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time? I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
Irgendeine andere? Nein. Gut.
No. Still no. You're not going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel it. I'm not. Either way, at least needling him is something to do. You say that now, but let's see how we all feel after a week or a month.
Hallo Kinos!
Yeah.
Mother of God!
Kenos Cosplay erneuert die Mitgliedschaft.
Danke für dein Prime-Sub, 12 Monate. Woo! Ein Jahr voll. Und wir sind eigentlich kurz vorm Schluss machen. Also, danke für den Lurch in den letzten paar Minuten. Ich will nur diesen Run fertig machen.
Oh, you could do a lot better than us. Exactly. You'll be fine here. Just come up with a game or something to pass the time. I'm stuck here with you. I wish I weren't. Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest. Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely. Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely. The narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring us. I can.
Okay, wait.
More time passes. You continue to fall.
Okay.
I don't like this, but I suppose there's not much I can do to stop you, is there? You raise the blade to your neck and slit your carotid artery. Here we go. You'd better get this right next time. You hear me? Don't blow it. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The Wraith! Yes!
You're on a path in the wood. Shit. This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter.
Hier gibt's jetzt auch zwei Enden, nämlich Free the Wraith und Don't Free the Wraith. Nur weil, nur ist ja der Anfang davon nicht der gleiche. Jetzt weiß ich nicht, ob das zählt.
We've tried doing it our way. Are you
Okay.
suggesting we? And why shouldn't we? It's obvious she. Okay, so you've already.
Ja, we've already been here. Bla 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 bla.
I really should have. Well then.
Okay, das hatten wir auch schon tatsächlich. Proceed to the cabin.
Continue down the path towards the camp. It isn't long
Wir müssen
before
the
your
Wraith
steps. Of course, I don't like it. Maybe. Whatever.
Enter the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark. A single. The only furniture of note is. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all aside from the.
Das Blade ist nicht da.
Let's be mindful. I'm sure we have too much self-respect to do something so. Yeah, but she's sort of And look at the bright side. At least everybody knows exactly where worms stand in the. She'll understand.
Okay, das ist mir jetzt alles wurscht. Approach the
Slowly
mirror.
make your way towards the. Do we? Who says being watched is a bad thing? If we haven't done anything wrong, you stop as you reach the end of the hallway.
Wipe the mirror clean.
The mirror's going to go away, and she's going to startle us. We better brace ourselves. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Oh, that was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
Helplessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Shit, where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat. Standing in muted, your bones snap. Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse. And you collapse with them.
Okay, komm schon.
You're met with a terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
Nein!
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom. But then you took my body away from me.
Das schaut nicht lecker aus, red doch kein Blödsinn.
So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it, completely helpless. Just like you left me.
Great, we're all on the same page then. The important part now is that we let
Das
her
ist
know
so sehr
we're
pfui. Oh mein
completely
fucking
on board
Gott.
with this. Are we? She clearly hates us. I'm not sure letting her in is a good idea. Not like this. Oh, don't have second thoughts. This has to happen. It's clearly the only way we save our skin and get out of here. Ignore him. Have those second thoughts. Have them now.
I actually came here to free you oder struggle? Free the Rave, don't free the Rave. Wir sind eigentlich mit dem oberen, mit dem Fall Forever gegangen. Das heißt, free you.
See? That wasn't so hard. And maybe this'll make it hurt a little less. Maybe.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding.
Das ist so grauslich, holy shit. Geh weg! Geh doch weg!
Her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
Ew!
You along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides,
Ja, ist mir klar, Shelly, dass du das
to
magst.
free the princess. Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I
Hello, Kitty!
and the rest of the world are out of luck too.
Ja, wir überziehen ein bisschen für das
She's
Ending.
mad at us, I get it.
Also Ending,
But it's
für das
nothing we can't
Achievement.
clear up after she possesses our body. Don't worry. I'm what you might call a smooth talker. I'll iron things out. Oh, will you now? With her like that? Good luck with that. Doesn't seem like she's too keen on forgiveness. Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
This is fine.
Is there any conceivable way that this is fine? Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk. Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Excuse me? Hands off my soul.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong. It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out. I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. I'd beg you to resist, but you've already surrendered your will to her, haven't you? You're the puppet master here. If this is the only way we could cut ourselves free from you, so be it. Yeah, just like I told you we would. We're here to make things right. And the first step in making things right is admitting
Ja.
when you're wrong.
Generell, das ganze Sounddesign ist so convincing gemacht.
Your body inches along the corridor, every step more difficult and painful than the last. Your joints stiff and unresponsive, the shattered bones of your ankle grinding ceaselessly.
Ew!
They're fragmenting, then reforming, then snapping all over again as you make your way towards the outside world. But despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any closer. If anything, it's getting further away.
Ja.
Please, just let her out. It's pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you, and you'd already given up by the time we met. No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer. Ja, Mina, same. It really is, isn't it? Isn't saying all of this his job?
Not anymore.
Don't worry about all the criticism. You're doing great.
Gute Nacht, Söcki.
This is it then. The big moment. Finally, we'll get to see what's really out there.
Ja, the long quiet as always. When taken against your will, witness your enemy's freedom to passenger. Das war nicht das, was ich wollte, aber I take it. I take it. As you step outside the bounds of the cabin, you feel another violent tear, a rending that cuts all the way down to your soul. You are once again separated from everything that had nestled in the deep crevices of your body, from everything that isn't you.
Us again.
We're us
Couldn't have
again.
planned it better myself. Everything is gone. Except her. Which means we made it to the end of the world. We're survivors.
What is happening to me?
We did it. Holy fucking shit. Wir müssen das aber nochmal machen. Also heute nicht mehr, beim nächsten Mal dann.
She's gone.
Memory returns.
It's called If They.
Yeah. Gaze into your reflection. You've withered. Proceed to the cabin. Hello.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction.
Ja, das ist basically eh dasselbe.
All of me is changing.
Das haben wir alles schon gehört, Gott sei Dank. I'm ready to go
I
back.
will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Bring the ref to her. Okay, sehr gut. Wir haben Achievements freigeschalten, die ich nicht geplant habe.
The woods.
Dafür haben wir andere nicht geschafft, die ich geplant habe. Ich meine, fair. Why not? Okay. Nice. Das heißt aber auch, wir sind noch nicht fertig. Und müssen weiterspielen. Wir müssen weitermachen. Save das Ganze bitte hierher. So. Whew. What a wild ride. I tell you. Yes, please quit. An irgendeinem Punkt müssen wir dann auch einmal einen vollständigen Run machen. Und dann die Endings eins nach dem anderen spielen. Weil es gibt ja mehrere Endings. Und es ist für die Endings, glaube ich, mehr oder weniger wurscht, welche Princesses du hinbringst. Und du musst 5 Vessels hinbringen. Und ich glaube, es ist egal welche, weil es steht bei den Endings nicht, welche Vessels. Immer nur bring her 5 vessels und dann mach das. Beziehungsweise ein Ending gibt's, wo steht, bring her erst the Stranger und dann 4 vessels of any kind. Und dann halt, was du halt sonst tun musst. Also die Endings sind alle mehr oder weniger wurscht. Oh mein Gott, oh, das wird anstrengend, Kinder. Ich sag's euch, das wird anstrengend. Da haben wir noch genug zum tun. Da haben wir noch genug zum tun. Wenn wir da wirklich alle Achievements, also alle Endings will ich auf jeden Fall holen. Ob wir tatsächlich alle Achievements machen, weiß ich nicht, ob mir das nicht so anstrengend ist. Aber alle Endings will ich sehen. So. Wen tun wir denn Raiden tun? Wen tun wir Raiden tun? Hm. Oh, das Game and Dine ist online. Das ist doch schön. Das Game and Dine tun wir immer gern unterstützen. Die sind toll. Meine Kinder, I'm sorry fürs Überziehen, aber ihr wisst, manchmal muss das sein. Wie schreibt man die denn? Game Underline Dine. Genau. So. Hat das funktioniert? Yes. Dankeschön, Siegen. Ich wünsche euch auch allen eine wunderschöne gute Nacht. Viel Spaß noch beim Game and Dine, wenn ihr mit drüber redet. Und was ist das? Ah ja. Und wir sehen uns dann am Mittwoch wieder zur Podcastaufnahme. Zu Lethal Company höchstwahrscheinlich. Und ich werde dann ganz viel vom Haute Couture Award zum Erzählen haben, der nämlich morgen Abend stattfindet. Bis dahin wünsche ich euch einen schönen Abend. Habt es fein, danke fürs Dabeisein. Hat sehr viel Spaß gemacht. Es war ein Wild Ride, inklusive Verbindungsabbruch. But we pushed through. Und jetzt viel Spaß beim Game and Dine. Bye bye. Bye bye.